In my last video I gave you a full tour of the house, but that full tour wasn't a complete tour, because there's one more room that I haven't shown you and I haven't actually seen myself yet, and that's the basement. Access is right here, but access is kind of blocked. When purchasing the house I also got a report of the safety of the house, so there was like a scoring on the electricity and whether there was lead paint and whether there was asbestos anywhere to be found, and it just said room by room what the score was, and they actually didn't enter the basement either because it just said access blocked. So I have no idea how long no one has seen the basement. I haven't seen it yet. I have no idea how big it is. Currently it's only accessible from the outside. I'd love to be able to access it from the inside, obviously. So I guess we'll just clear out the way and see if we can open the door and see what's on the inside. What the checkup report that I received when purchasing the house said was porte contaminé, which means something like access blocked. So the two lovely blue doors that you see here apparently weren't openable. They were blocked, but it was just these items that were put in front there, like a couple of pieces of plastic and metal. And really removing them was all that was needed to clear the access to the basement. After I cleared the doors, I found out that they were locked. Luckily, I found a key the day before in the kitchen. I didn't know what the key was when I found it, but, well, obviously, it belonged to the basement. Actually looks way bigger than I had expected. Oh wow, this is huge. There's no animals hiding here. No. Damn. This is enormous. Needless to say, I was pleasantly surprised by the size of the basement. I didn't really know what I expected, but I didn't expect it to run underneath all of the living room and the small room behind it. It's divided into two parts. There's the arch part in the back that's exactly underneath the small little weird room with the sewing machine, and there's a part right underneath the living room. And as you can see, next to its size, the basement was hiding a couple of other surprises. For instance, some pickled peaches, I think they are, some small bottles with a kind of a liquid, syrupy liquid in them. No idea what it is. And I think like 30 or 40 jars of pickled haricots verts, these typical French green beans. Also a couple of old bottles of wine, of which none I think are still drinkable because they're all well, not, they've really lost their wine structure. The beans still look good, so when I hit 1,000 subscribers I'll post a video of me tasting them. This old pot was not hiding anything interesting, unfortunately, and after closing the lid I thought that I had uncovered all of the basement secrets, until we got back to the front and saw that there was like an iron cover that we decided to open up, and underneath it there was well, sort of a hole that used to have water in it. At the time of filming, it was dry, but you could see that recently there had been some water there. And also the opening of a pipe. And it seemed as if if the hole was filled with water, it would overflow and then run into the pipe. And the pipe, well, you could only see it for a bit, but it was running towards the back of the basement, so or toward the direction of the house. I couldn't see much inside the pipe, so I didn't know where it led, but I knew that it was going to be the beginning of my search to get connected to the sewage, on which you will see much more in a coming video.